Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 5 of this Let's Play Civilization 5 as Venice. In the last episode, we did buy Bratislava, and we have started getting some trade routes up and running. We currently have 3 of the 8 available. We are currently bottlenecked by just getting cargo ships out, but they are being produced rather rapidly, in fact. Every 3 turns we get another one. So our financial situation should improve rather quickly from this point on. We are also angling for a war against Indonesia because they have recently gone to war with Spain, so their back end is basically completely open for us to sweep in, and we really want Notre Dame. I'm really frustrated that they managed to build that before me, and I want it because I want the plus 10 happiness that that gives. Does it say anywhere where?
Baguio.
That's not what I want. Yes, I can have a look in Jakarta. You have got here Notre Dame. So yes, we need to attack and take Jakarta. Preferably before the Spaniards take it. Oh, they have a bunch of great works as well. That'd be nice. Okay, so that is what we need to do. Our troops are on the way. We are currently gathering here in Bratislava, and then we'll sweep across from there. And this is really ticking off Belgrade and Budapest, but not much I can do about that. We're kind of stripping all of my back cities of their defences because I'm not really expecting them to have anything in a position to actually attack us. So I think we'll be okay doing that. Oh, of course, you now get in the way. Great. Still get these guys a bit closer. And you are just patrolling around, having a look to see what we can see. And in fact, before I do much more, I should denounce them.
Baguio.
Fortunately, they actually kind of like us, but we are going to denounce them.
Muscle.
So that we will be in a position to actually declare war on them with a lesser warmonger penalty, rather than just declaring a surprise war. And that is actually kind of an official feature in Civ 6. In Civ 5 it's almost like a myth or a legend that if you denounce someone then it reduces the warmonger penalty. I'm pretty sure it does, but I don't think it's actually said anywhere. While in Civ 6 you do actually have different types of wars that you can fight. So you have surprise wars where you have not denounced someone. Then if you denounce someone and you wait at least 5 turns and you can declare a formal war against them, which has a lesser warmonger penalty. Then as you go through the civics line, you unlock even more war types. For example, liberation. Yeah, that's the only one I can actually remember. Where basically, say Spain took one of the Indonesian cities, I could then declare a liberation war on Spain to return that Indonesian city to Indonesia. So it's a way of maintaining a status quo in the world. You have just finished building the plantation. Where are you expanding to next? Water. Or the land. 2 or 3. You're not quite going to get the cattle. Does Bratislava have a worker? Yes, it does. Good. The Americans are sending troops up here. They don't particularly like me massing troops on their border like that. Don't worry, America. It's not you I'm going after. You're fine. Here come the Spaniards. They are going directly for Jakarta, though they are trying an amphibious assault, apparently. Which isn't exactly the best option. Aha! Compass!
The great thing in this world is not so much where we stand, as in what direction we are moving.
So first of all, this is very important because we get harbours. And harbours allow you to create trade connections between cities, so they can generate money through internal trade, rather than having official trade routes. And sea trade routes originating from the city have a 50% increase in range and produce more money when trading with another city. So we are going to build a harbour here in Venice, and we'll see if we can then actually reach anything more. Meanwhile, you can trade internally. Now, one thing which I've never been clear on is this giving production to Venice, or does it go both ways? I think it's only to Venice. While in Beyond Earth and Civilization 6, I think it went both ways, which is a better selection. We're going up to Bratislava. Scout. What are we doing with you? We can probably try and send you over to like here, so you can have a look in that other internal bit, so we can see exactly what is around that area. I'll have you sit inside. I'll have you sailing over, and you, and you. That galleass is still in the way. How irritating. Alright, our ships are arriving. Oh man, Indonesia is trading with us. Oh well, we'll lose a bit of income, but no biggie. Oh, whoops, we could have made it to there. Bugger. That was a mistake. Skip, skip, skip. I mean, if it comes down to it, and if I have enough triremes here on the border with Indonesia, I can sweep in. If Spain manages to do enough damage, I can sweep in and try and pinch it for myself. So long as we have enough triremes over there. We probably will. I mean, we have 2 already. We could bring a 3rd one in very easily. And then there's another 2 at least on the way. Plus all of our land forces, though they'll be less useful because Jakarta is in a particularly difficult position. Ooh, yeah, Spain is really going for it. We're mostly melee troops, so I don't know. They're going to be taking a lot of loss. Yeah, if you melee attack with a swordsman, amphibious, that's silly. That's really silly. I think Indonesia will beat this attack back. I'm rather hoping that my own offensive is a little more potent than this. You go up here, you go up there. We'll just have you run across here, I guess. Why are you only able to move 1? Oh, because he's in the way. Well, that's particularly irritating. Well, we can still try and get into position. Meanwhile, our triremes and the like are moving up. We could actually start shifting these guys across and getting into position with them. That's probably a wise idea, actually. Let's start doing that. Another trade route, this time with Washington, I think. It'll be in a rather more safe location, although trading with Madrid would be nice, because they are currently first in technology, but that would require my trade route going past Indonesia, and that would be kind of dangerous right now. Let's just have you fortify for a minute, because I don't really know what else to do with you. I'd very much like to be in a position to build some galleasses, but Venice is rather busy producing stuff. However, we are no longer running a deficit, which is fantastic. Very pleased about that. You're putting a great engineer up there. Oh. We have a galleass inside, so they can basically shoot out twice now. Going to... What are you doing, Spain? You're just throwing troops at them. Trespassing in Budapest, yes, I know. Many of these city-states will absolutely hate me. But they'll recover in time. It'll take them a while, sure, but they'll recover. Okay, no longer in my way. Yeah, it's definitely the right idea. Shifting these people around, getting ready to attack. We'll have another ship in place. Because that attack on Jakarta really doesn't look like it's going to be particularly potent. Okay, so we are doing commerce, and I think we wanted to go down this route. Though exploration is also a very nice one. +1 happiness from each harbour, seaport, and lighthouse is very strong, and +3 production in all coastals is also very strong, but we want the cheaper purchasing. And the +2 happiness from each luxury resource is also very nice. We'll go with this. Steel technology. We can pinch currency? Nice. Do it. That is actually a rather big boon. Currency being... yeah. Puts us another step closer. Currently doing civil service, which will allow us access to pikemen. And he has been promoted 1 level. Jolly good. Onwards. And we shall continue. Right, so considering all of our talk in this episode has been war, my agents will go where they please. Your indiscretion is not a surprise. He really doesn't like us anymore. So yes, as I was saying, considering our focus in this episode has kind of been warfare, I wanted to talk a bit about India in Civ 6. You just build a manufactory. You did. Man, that's going to be a nice city. Because India gets massive bonuses when they're not at war and when other people aren't at war, so it's kind of their job to maintain peace and harmony throughout the world. The USA has just founded another city, I think. So how do they achieve this? For every civilization India has met who has founded a religion and is not at war, India gains bonus faith. Most progressives. Number of social... really? I'm 9th. I thought my culture was actually pretty high. And I have another merchant of Venice in Ragusa. Probably need to grab one of these. Maybe Monaco, or possibly Antananarivo. Oh, I'll bet Spain is in here. Yeah, because look how it just goes across the edge of the map. So Venice might actually be in a position to trade with Spain, but it's a bummer that there's nothing on these 2 islands. These look like perfect city-state islands, but there is nothing there. Let's keep moving. So, yeah, as I was saying, basically, so long as India and everyone else really is at peace, then India gets that bonus faith. So it's really in their interest to maintain peaceful relations. I'm just going to leave you here in Ragusa with the mile. Maybe I will go down here, except I have to go all the way around. How far are we from astronomy? 19 turns. Would still be faster. So yes, I think I'm going to send you to Venice. Hopefully you don't get picked off on the way. And another point which kind of proves India's peaceful ways is for a civilization being at war with India, I said Venice there, that civilization gets a penalty to their happiness. Or I guess because they don't use happiness in this, it's actually to their amenities. Their cities can't grow as big. I don't know. I don't know if happiness is another separate mechanic. It might well be. But yeah. I really do wish I had great galleasses, because then I could attack from here, 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 here. Rather than just these 2. Landing troops is going to be tough, though I can put some archers on there. So yeah, that enemy civilization's getting penalty happiness for being at war with India. I think it's actually going to be a super powerful ability. In fact, India just generally sounds really, really strong, I have to say. They have a lot of abilities which are rather potent. That one probably being the most so. But they also have, for example, the peaceful religious founders getting faith for India. So India's going to have massively powerful religion, probably. And also, And this is kind of another interesting one. Gain the follower belief for all religions present in their cities, not just of their own. So, in the same way that in this you get different faiths for your religion, you also get a follower belief. So, for example, if my Indian city had Islam present, I'd get +1 production for each follower, up to a maximum of 15. I would get +2 production if the city has a specialist. I would get +2 happiness from gardens. I would get +2 happiness from temples in cities of more than 5 followers. I would get, and I would be able to use faith to purchase monasteries and pagoda. Wow, all follower faith? Right, of course, because you can enhance religions with a second follower. So yeah, India can become really, really strong if they encourage lots of civilizations to A, trade with them, and then B, give them their faith. So they can adopt it through missionary use, and then I guess use their high amounts of faith from being at peace to recruit missionaries of different faiths in order to spread them amongst their own cities, and then reap all of the rewards. So Indian cities will be extremely strong because of that, because their cities will just get a ton of bonuses, frankly. No one likes going to war with them to kind of curtail this growth, and they get benefits for other people not being at war. Then finally, their unique improvement, it's not a district, it's an improvement, so like a farm or a mine, is the stepwell, which
The only thing
provides
that saves
housing
us
and
from the
food.
bureaucracy is that
which means even bigger cities for India. Surprise, surprise. I don't know whether there is an improvement which allows you to build extra housing. I would suspect there is, but I don't know what it is. They haven't really talked much about that, as far as I know. I should have gone there. Oh well. Don't want to scare the Americans. I'm not here to attack you, don't worry. And then if that stepwell is built adjacent to a farm, it produces extra food. And if it's built adjacent to a holy site, it generates faith as well. So these things can be really, really, really powerful if positioned correctly. So yeah, India's looking really rather strong, particularly for players who don't like fighting very much. Oh, India and Indonesia have made peace. Yeah, because of your disastrous attack. It was terrible. They are second now. Spain is second to last. I might even overtake Spain when I take Jakarta, which I should be able to do without too much issue. I do have a rather large army. Is it still the strongest? No, second. Someone we haven't met has an even bigger one, though only just. I have, amazingly enough, the highest production in the game. This surprises me, although it kind of doesn't because Venice is so strong. But yeah, this is one of the reasons I'm actually doing well, even though my GMP is low, which for Venice you should basically have this top spot from the Bronze Age, basically. But lack of trade means I haven't. As soon as I get my trade routes filled up, and I now have 10 of them, that will definitely go very quickly. Washington is in the Renaissance. Good for Washington. Stick you down here, stick you down here, and stick you over there. Oops. You were the one I was trying to move. Fortify, fortify, fortify. Oh man, you have Minutemen. That's their unique unit which replaces muskets. Of course, they're Renaissance, so I guess gunpowder was the tech that they got. Kind of don't like how big a military they have. I might leave some of these troops in Bratislava just in case. Although I can probably afford to bring in troops if I need to. I mean, this should be enough to take down Indonesia. I hope. Does Indonesia have Wellington? No, America does. Good.
Aparantoyan aliliron kito lawan ulun.
No. I mean, yes, I would like to, but I'm going to be at war with you, which will cancel that. So, hey, Isabella. How's it going over there?
Espero que este
Ah,
trato
you want
reciba
this.
su bendición.
You want sugar and you're going to give me iron. No, I want money. Oh, wait. You're giving me sugar? No, that is mine. Right. I was pressing the wrong thing. Let's try 10 gold a turn. 9 gold a turn. For 2 iron and a horse. How about 8 for that? I'll accept that. More money! Oh yeah. In fact, do you have any resources? I should really have checked that, shouldn't I? Sistine Chapel.
Saludos.
You don't have any duplicates. Neither do I anymore. Washington.
I trust you are a friend to liberty.
Has.
Proceed. Is the following trade of interest to you? Of course not.
Oh, hang on. That's giving away my only copy of pearls. No, screw that. I don't know if I have the spare iron. Oh, I do. Okay. Whoops. I'll give you the spare iron. That's fine. That? I don't want to give you pearls.
Is the following trade of interest to you?
No, I'm not giving you pearls. Stop that.
Is the following trade of interest to you? No. No.
This is all I'm offering you. Man, you're
Of
greedy.
course not.
Piss off. Cargo ship, Venice. Marvellous. Unless you can do anything here. Nope. Even though you have a harbour now. Such a bad location. I mean, the city is in a freaking amazing location, but I just can't trade with anything. That's kind of key for Venice. Just keep sailing around. Indonesia's trying to convert me. I will not be converted. Need to start thinking a bit about where exactly I want these troops to land. Is there anything else that needs doing here? Yes, we can get some more sugar. 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 Okay, and then the last thing I wanted to talk about with India is their unique unit. They get the Varu, which is basically an elephant.
Is the following trade of interest to you?
No, I don't like giving people open borders. So yeah, the elephant, it reduces the combat strength of adjacent enemy units. So it's basically a fear of being trampled. So without themselves being stronger, they make the enemies weaker, which kind of goes into their pacifist type mythos, really, doesn't it? Ethos, I should say. Okay, who are we trading with? Philadelphia is probably a good option. You know what Bratislava really needs? Harbour. Oh, you built one. Marvellous. And you are still making your way north. So there is, of course, a galleass in the way. Grr. I mean, one thing I am quite willing to do with you, Washington.
I trust you are
you're
a friend to
with me.
liberty.
In that case, I'm going to make
Go
a
ahead.
declaration of friendship. Really? We're friendly.
No.
You really are a bit of a douche. Alright, onwards. We will declare war by the end of this episode. Of that I am kind of confident. I mean, honestly, I'm basically ready to do it now. I could, in fact, pillage that cargo ship right now. Let's do it.
Apa to kayong to?
Guarded. Hopefully I get these ships back, but I kind of doubt that I will. Alright, we're at war. Let's go pillage stuff. Yoink. This will mean that you get shot at. We'll wait a turn, because you are sailing this way. You can move a bit closer though. Leave you there. Pull you back a bit. Leave you there. Have you move up to here. Have you move up to here. In fact, no, we'll leave you there. Leave you there. So they're in range of attacking next turn. Sail past here, just have a look around. This should still be out of range. It is. I'm going to move into here just so I can see troops coming through. We'll leave you there. We'll leave you there so you can set... Oh no, you can set up there and you'll be shot at, but then you can shoot back next turn. I have probably done this a bit too early. And you'll be able to land next turn as well. Mogadishu. That one. You're nowhere near me. That's totally fine. Another 200 for that. Yeah, you're going to kill my archers, aren't you? Not quite, but extremely close. They built a wall, so their defense has gone from 20 something to 32. Most unfortunate. But we have a bunch of reinforced... Wait, another one? Oh no, I sent him down here, didn't I? You can just wait here. Cargo ship. Let's move you to Bratislava, where you can actually do some good. And yes, I did lose those cargo ships, unfortunately. Oh, for goodness sake, stop building galleasses. We'll wait. Right. So we can have two triremes attacking at any one time. We can have you bombard. You will die, but that's fine. At least we're applying a bit of damage. I'll have you come over here and land. It gives them something else to shoot at. And then I'll leave you there so you can keep on spying. And I'll use these two to attack the city itself. And crikey, we lose the ship each time. Wasn't expecting to lose the ship each time. Part of the problem is that we didn't take the plundering bonus. Oh, you're one of the newer ones, so you at least have the morale upgrade. That's a problem. This is going to be a tough nut to crack. Basically, you need to get as many ships into position and just charge them on one turn. We have no siege engines, which doesn't help either. We are using outdated technology because we are rather technologically weak at the moment. I'm annoyed that Spain and them are not fighting anymore. We could get some great galleasses, which do have a range strength of 20, but it would take them a long time to get over there. We could also buy some galleasses. So yeah, you know what? We're going to continue building cargo ships here. And I'll need a lot of them. And then over here, in Bratislava, purchase. Great galley. Oh man, they're only 320? Fantastic. Alright, we'll buy in some ships. It'll take us a turn or two to get into position to actually attack them. Portugal.
Rainha de Portugal. Já nos conhecemos?
That's nice. Who are you? Why are you here? There are a lot of naval civs in this game, actually. An awful lot. Oh, I'm at war with Budapest now. What? Why did Budapest shoot at me?
Education is the best provision for old age.
They don't like me, but they like me more than some of the others. Mogadishu at least is owned by someone. Huh. Well, that's irritating. Meanwhile, Great Galleass. Oh yeah, they are slower than triremes. Need to buy another one. Just keep a couple of these going out. Meanwhile, we can trade with Budapest. Yeah, we can. Or Wellington. Oh, great. I mean, the ones trading over this way are probably safer. I'm going to trade with Budapest. See if that gets them to calm down a bit. While we bring in troops. Now is already. We are going to hold position. I mean, you're going to get bombarded. Not much I can do about that. I can weaken them. Should have probably waited with the pillage so that I could recover some health. Basically need these guys to arrive and then we can just swarm them. Jakarta's going to be tough. And with that, I think we will have to end this episode. So thank you very much for watching. Someone stole horseback riding. That's a bit old. Huh. Anyway, if you are enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, please do consider subscribing as well. If you have any tips or advice for me, then please do let me know in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.